Hey Scona, so over the past couple of months you've been asking us a lot of questions, and so we're here with Matt and Kori today to give you some answers.
So it has been 2 months since our live launch. What have you guys done recently? What you been up to, I guess?
Cool.
Biggest success, I guess, is that we made the first part of our donation. So we funded 400,000 school meals for children in Sri Lanka. So that's a pretty exciting way for us to jump into 2018 here.
No kidding.
Yeah, the money's in the field, and the Canadian dollar helped out a little bit.
Yeah.
Donald Trump did something good and pushed the Canadian dollar up a little bit, and so we were able to fund a few more meals.
So far on our website we've raised over $30,000, which is the equivalent to 87,000 meals. We just have a couple questions. What exactly is in the meal, and how do you provide it for such a low cost?
Well, the meals are different depending where we provide them in the world, because you have to be, culturally sensitive to what people want to eat as well. But generally, the kids will get breakfast when they get to school. So that's cooked for them, and then it's provided for them in the classrooms, and then they'll also get lunch. And if you're a girl, you'll actually get food to take home at the end of the day, because often girls don't go to school in these places. So this way, it's kind of bribing the families to send the girls to school. So that's generally what we do. And actually, Matt and I both were able to eat some of the food that they provide in the schools at all the times we've actually visited these places. And the food's amazing. It's really good. It's like, homemade bread cooked in like a fire oven, rice, vegetables, fish.
Yeah.
It's whatever, that can be sourced locally and at a low cost. And the reason we can get it at such a low cost is that the UN is buying so much food, and they have so many great connections that we can provide the food, water, and education for 25 cents for a day.
So each meal has a specific amount of money set aside, and then whatever food is kind of within that area they make.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's actually right in the school. Every school we've been to has either had a greenhouse or a big farm or a garden connected to it, so they're literally growing the vegetables right there, bringing them inside, chopping them up, and serving the kids fresh. So
yeah. And part of the older kids will often actually work in the greenhouses. So as part of their school, they're learning how to farm too. So they're actually working in the greenhouses, watering the plants, growing them, learning how to farm as part of their curriculum. So it's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
And there's actually one in Tajikistan.
Yeah.
They had a big cement tank full of water, and we looked inside the tank. It was fish. They were doing aquaculture. So it was really neat, where they were actually growing fish for the school as well. So
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Kind of like that. You can give a man a fish, but it's almost better to teach a man, honestly.
exactly. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and those skills go a long way, and they're able to really change their lives.
Yeah.
And we were to Tajikistan, actually, we hired 120 farmers.
Yeah.
120 farmers, and it cost about $9,000 for the year to hire these 120 farmers. And they farmed food just near the school, and then we actually purchased all the food from the farmers, and then we used that food for the school area. So, and most of those farmers were actually parents of the children that went to the school.
That's
Yeah.
insane. And so you also talked about, so it is 0.31 cents for a meal, right?
It's roughly that, yeah,
About
Canadian
that?
cents, yeah.
Canadian cents. And a lot of it is because of your relationships with supermarkets, like grocery stores. What kind of grocery stores are you?
Yeah, I mean, our products right now listed across Canada is with Safeway, Sobeys, London Drugs, just listing right now with Metro, which is the third largest chain in the country. Locally, you can find in places like Planet Organic.
The Italian center shops go in there. There's big displays right now. They're actually going to be promoting this whole campaign inside the Italian center shops, because they're helping out with all the meals for the food bank. So they're pretty excited to be partnered with us right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we know that these essential packages are very beneficial to those who don't have food or water, and we are actually very excited to provide 100,000 local meals with the food bank this year. But who are those meals actually going to with the food bank?
Yeah, so there's thousands of families here in the city that are food insecure, that don't have the means to put a full meal on the table for themselves and for their kids. So the food bank is working dutifully to provide hamper packages to people all throughout the city. We've had the chance to go and tour their facility. It's an amazing operation there. The organization that they have is enormous. So we know that when we get that food to them, they're going to turn that around and have that ready for people in the city that need it that day. So
Yeah. No, you go.
And so you mentioned the food. So we are just giving them straight food. We're not giving them the money.
That's right, yeah. We've, through some of our partnerships, I guess, in the food industry, we've been able to go out and leverage those to ensure that we can make sure that the money goes as far as possible to buy as much food as possible. So we're actually going to physically donate up to a 70-fold of food directly to their doorstep.
Yeah, luckily we got some great people in town. Teresa Spinelli with the Italian Center Shops. We're going to actually go to her. We're going to buy food at a great price, and we're going to be able to buy 100,000 meals, put it in a big semi, and I think you guys are actually going to help unload the food at the food bank. So it's going to be really exciting.
We were just talking about that today.
Yeah.
We're actually there this morning. I'm checking. It's a huge operation.
Yeah.
That's insane. We're so excited to go back.
We're going to be very excited to go. We're actually going on the 24th, and it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Great. So in addition to the local distribution, we're also planning to provide 1 million meals globally. So you guys have given meals to Tajikistan, Kenya, the Philippines, Bolivia. Where are our meals going?
So currently we're funding a program in Sri Lanka,
Sri Lanka.
and the idea is that we're going to continue funding that with the funds that you guys are raising. So we've been able to put that money right into the field already. We're starting to get some stories and some pictures and stuff that are going to be coming back that are showing exactly where that's going. And then the hope is that we can kind of supplement that program to keep it running with everything that you guys are doing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you'll also, I think part of the program, part of the funds also, you'll get to choose where they're going
Right.
to go. So there'll be, I don't know what the percentage is, but we'll be going to Sri Lanka, and then the other percentage, you guys as a school will be able to do a vote or a poll and decide which country you want to put them to.
Yeah.
So we'll give you like a list of like the greatest need in the world, and you guys get to choose.
Awesome. We'll keep your.
And Bolivia's up there for need for sure.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
I was just on the web the other day and scrolling through stats. It's quite shocking.
yeah, it's like the poorest country in the Americas,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
really no one knows anything about that place.
For sure. Yeah. So it's great that we're doing work there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hopefully they.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are a social enterprise. You guys are partnered with the UN and within the UN, the World Food Program.
Mhm.
But how does that actually work when it comes to the money we raise?
So essentially, every dollar that you guys are raising is going to go to the United Nations World Food Program. So it's all going to get funneled there, and then the Earth Group is going to facilitate getting that to the World Program. So we're not keeping any of the money; it doesn't stay with us. It all goes directly to the World Food Program, every dollar of it, which is amazing. And they're excited, and we're excited about that. So it'll go directly to their bank accounts in Rome, and then they'll put it directly into the field and start doing something with it.
Wow. Well, not too many people know about this like social enterprise kind of thing. It's kind of.
It's definitely a newer concept, yeah. Basically for us as a company, we run as a nonprofit. We've never declared a profit. So at the end of the year, we take everything that's kicked around in our bank account and we fund these programs with it. So really, we're just trying to educate people that as consumers, we have the power to change the world. We can, by the products that we're choosing, whether it's earth water or a different type of water, if you're wearing an earth hat, the apparel that you're wearing, every single purchase that you make as a consumer has the power to make the world a better place, whether it's on a social or an environmental level. And we're just trying to use our voice to tell people that as much as possible.
And we actually got to try out your Earth coffee the other day. We
Yeah,
had
thanks.
it stance it up and everyone's loved it, which
Good.
is great. So you can actually buy that at London Drugs, am I right?
That's right, yeah,
Awesome. I
thank
told
you.
my
Yeah.
parents about
It's going to be on
it.
sale this month.
Really?
Yeah. Every package that you buy feeds and educates a child for a week, so when you pull that product off the shelf, there's a real tangible effect in the world.
Oh,
Awesome.
and it was good. Like
Oh,
I was
it's
awake
so
for my
good.
whole physics
Oh.
class. Like it was good.
It was good.
Awesome. So Earth Group is a business as well as a charity. What products does your business actually sell?
Yeah, you just mentioned the Earth Coffee that we sell. Each package feeds and educates a child for a week every time we sell these. We also do Earth Tea. We grow this just outside of Edmonton. It's one of the only Canadian-grown teas on the market, actually. And then Earth Water was our
Yeah.
first product.
Can't
This
forget
is
about the
a
water.
biodegradable bottle, and we actually just started working with a company called the Plastic Bank. So the idea is that these guys go out and clean up plastic from waterways and oceans around the world. So every bottle of Earth Water is actually going to be taking plastic out of the oceans and the waterways around the world from now on, too. So these are our three products sold in cafes and restaurants, hotels, IKEA, Safeway, Sobeys, London Drugs. The Italian Center Shops is a great local partner for us. So, yeah.
Well, we look forward to seeing those more stores.
Yeah, we hope that this model. Why Matt and I did it. I think we talked about it a bit in the live launch. But if everybody who lived in the G7 countries bought 20 bags of Earth coffee every year, we could solve world hunger. It'd be that easy.
That's
Wow.
insane. That's incredible.
It's a big stat.
Big step, it's a big dream, but we believe we're well on our way. We've doubled every year for the past 3 years now. Our donations are doubling to the UN accordingly, so we're just feeding and educating more and more kids. We've got more momentum now than we ever had before. And of course, we're hugely excited to be working with you guys on this because you guys are just amplifying our voice around the city of Edmonton, the province of Alberta, and really Western Canada. This is going to be a model that we can take with the UN and share across the country. So
Oh yeah.
we're excied.
We're excited to work with you guys.
As Scona, we're so excited to be part of this, and
Sure.
you've been doing a great job.
Thank you guys very much.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much for your time today, and we look forward to partnering with you.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You get a chance, share the word out there.
Go online and get a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right here, guys. Bye.